What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 31 of my Europa Universalis 4 campaign as the Ottomans. On the last episode we conquered most of the Mamluks. We conquered 5 provinces from the Mamluks and also took about 2,000 gold from them. We also conquered all of Warsangali and took 3,000 gold from them. That's why I won 5,700 gold. And on today's episode we are planning a war against Yao. I think they're going to be the ones I go after because they're going to take air. So I think it's a good idea. So let's build a spy network against Yao. We lost our Inquisitor. So let's just get the best guy we can. And the best guy we can is probably going to be the Missionary Strength guy again. Because we have a lot to convert. And we finally also took the correct idea group. Now we're doing administrative ideas. We can come back from the Timurids because they're not going to join a coalition against me. You can go here, and what you're going to do, Mr. Boats, we're going to get rid of the Caravel, or Cavarel, however it may be pronounced, and we are going to build more ships. We have a force limit of 70, so let's build this all the way up to 40. There we go. We spent about 300 ducats, which isn't that much. Conversion successful, so we're going to get a little pop up here, or pop down I suppose. I can only imagine how fast things would convert if I actually went full piety. I'm trying to get as negative piety as I can, but I'm not very successful with that. Well, whatever that tech is, it's quite cheap, 500 power. We can hold off though until 2 years from now, and we'll get for probably 300, 400. We can take our first admin idea, which is mercenary cost goes down, which we haven't really used any mercenaries so far in this game, but we may. The Great Power of France has forced Nakanda to break their alliance. How dare you, France? Provocate claim on Kawa, if that's how you pronounce it. Let's have a look. Who are you at war with? Just at war with Air, whereas Air's at war with Yao and Songhai. They're currently trying to siege this down. They're at 49%. I'm going to let them finish the siege. There we go. Now we'll go to war with Yao. Songhai will not join in. Awesome. Let's go kill them. Gain some military power, which makes a lot of sense since it was the commandant. Incorruptible. Very much so. Okay, you are actually going to be replaced by the 4 siege person. You're going to go siege their capital. They only have the 3 forts. This is probably their capital actually. So you go do that. You, in the meantime, can just walk about. You may as well come here. Let's make sure our troops are set to siege mentality. Check that they're happy as well. Yes, plus 200. So they're just going to spread out and siege everyone. Everyone and everything. Also going to win that battle. Quite convincingly, I may add. Okay, we can get a new consort. 354 seems the best. To everlasting friendship. Elim. England just declared on Austria. That's a strange scenario that results in England declaring on Austria. That's a huge war. What's this war even over? War of the Protestant League. Oh, the League War's kicked off. Why did I not get... Oh, I did get a pop-up about it. I just ignored the pop-up. Okay, so this is the sides. So the Commonwealth are allies on this side of the war. So we could potentially attack France, who's on the Protestant side for whatever reason, just by being Catholic. Could attack Muscovy, Burgundy, Venice perhaps. Let's have a look at Venice. Okay, no, because it would call in basically the entire coalition, or the entire Protestant League, that's what I mean. So we'll just siege them down. I wonder how much aggressive expansion this will actually give me. Because it shouldn't be that much, because they're not in contact with many people. I do like that we're just freely allowed to walk through Zazao. Borno has fallen. You may as well go to the next... Actually, you go to there. You just come here. All done. Go there. You come over to Margi. Convert something. Very nice. I use very nice too often. One of our generals died. Doesn't seem to be any of the major ones, from what I can tell. Oh, they could use some help. Let's go help them out. Go away, Yao. There we go. Straight away. Second we get involved. That would be 97 war score. It would give us a border with both of those countries. Or we could avoid taking this stuff and go for the stuff down this side. Like that. No one absurdly powerful can join. Songhai could, which could be bad, but I think we'd do it. How much money do you have? Only 87. Yeah, let's do that. You come to Manga. We can intervene in this war. So I could intervene in this war on... It doesn't say what side I would join in. It would be this side, but it doesn't say that. No thank you. And not quite yet, because we can almost get the core creation cost reduction. So we will just do the boost autonomy in every province. Boom and boom. Right, there we go. Shouldn't have to wait too long. Go away, Yao. You're landlocked now. Well, you're not. You're next to a lake, but You're not allowed to get to your friends over here. If I keep that up, I should easily conquer most of Western Africa in quite a short period of time. Oh, the problem with taking that idea group is means I don't have enough to core anything. It makes everything cheaper, but means I don't have any money to spend. Oops, military got to the top. Don't really have any rebellion problems, so why don't we spam out a few leaders? There we go. Any good ones? Couple. Definitely a couple, it looks like. Oh yes, I was going to core things. Okay, we'll call that. If I'm feeling a bit downtrodden and everything, it's because I stayed up all night to watch the election, the US election. We could get 426 air. I have a 634, which is just better. So I'm a bit tired from that. As in, my eyes are already drooping. This is only the second video I filmed today. I need to film at least 4. Lose the stability. That's exactly what I wanted. Of course I wanted to lose the stability, why would I not? These cores are coming in quite fast. Not yet enough to make the final call though. There we go. The Knights, no. Noble Rebels in Bizerte. It's not my land the rose up in. Oh, here. Tunis should be able to take care of those rebels. They have roughly double the amount of size as said rebels. There we go. Ignore unrest, or let's lower the unrest. We could take tech, we probably should. Only costs 400. Alright. So what's our next step? I do feel very tired to the point where I'm not really paying much attention to the game, which could be bad for me. Okay, the next thing we want to do is go to war with Zazao, but we need to let some aggressive expansion burn off a bit. If we have a look at our coalition map mode, you can see people here already have enough to form a coalition against me for the most part. We need to get to 50 to actually form it, or join it, but they're almost there. To the point where getting caught fabricating a claim could potentially, or getting caught like spy networking in their country could potentially push me over the limit. What's this? Treachery within the family. So I can kill my son. We can, if the rumors are true, this will give him time to assemble a bigger army. He's trying to kill me, overthrow me. Let's summon him. He's fully convinced me. Strengthened his station at court. Well done, son. Well done. I'm glad I didn't get killed or overthrown there. get away from my land. I suppose we could go this way, but that would be a lot tougher, I think. Interesting that Imarina has formed basically Madagascar. They seem to do that quite a lot. I'm not sure if it's the same nation every time, but often Madagascar is formed by the time you get there. Or not formed, there's no Create Madagascar event to my knowledge. But it's fully occupied by one country, is what I mean. So we're basically max military points again. And what do we spend them on this time? I suppose more development. Let's get you up to 30. And let's get a couple of you up to 20. There we go. Ambitions of my wife or son, or whichever. What's the Valde Sultan? I'm guessing it's this, because it wasn't the Heseki Sultan from what I can remember. So it was the Valde Sultan. Okay, Chagatai has declared war upon Muscovy. Wow, where's Chagatai? Are Chagatai really strong enough to take on Muscovy? I doubt it. But look at technology wise. They're at a higher military tech, so maybe they are. We are probably one of the most advanced nations in the world. And what is the next institution? Printing press and then global trade. How do I spawn this? Yeah, I'm not sure what I need for this. It would be nice to actually get an institution in my country. Right. I think our next target after these guys is going to be Portugal. Take the rest of mainland Portugal. Okay, so what's our aggressive expansion looking like? 28, 37, that's not too bad. We can lose the powers, I think, are less valuable at this point. And let's declare on Zazao, which was pretty heavily leaning in favour of the Republicans. So it was a bit of a surprise that my first act was really to go to war with some of my voters. Sus and Tunis, you really need to sort out your rebel problem, Tunis. This is like the 7th rebellion I've had to deal with. Come on, game. Get there quicker. Let's see if we can get any good buildings. Anywhere high in gold? As in above 0.1? I mean, 0.1's still good. So let's do 0.1s. Oh, 0.0. No, 0.1, sorry. Right, that's enough of that. Let's go to, not regimental camps, but barracks. Actually, let's try and upgrade all of our forts. So we don't need a fort in Adair. Let's get rid of the fort. And yeah, that looks good. And that's going to be where we end today's episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed this one, I apologise once again for the drowsiness that has affected me, but I will be back later on for a Pokemon Showdown episode, and I'll be back tomorrow for more Europa Universalis 4. If you've enjoyed this one, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe as well. And from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.